You're listening to another episode of PSL On The Mic, the City of Port St. Lucie's official podcast. I have to say, it's been a little while since I've been in the studio. We've been really busy here. But I'm happy to have Corrie and Alyssa from Human Resources. And they're going to talk to us about, I think it's an updated internship program. I may be wrong. I'm going to find out right now. But it's called the PATH Internship Program for high school students here in Port St. Lucie. So they're here to talk to us about it because we need students in the program.
Yes.
Well, thank you for coming in again, ladies.
Thank you for inviting us.
So let's talk about PATH. What's the heart of the program? Why did the city update this program, and why is it so important to the city to invest in our high school students?
Well, to begin, PATH, it stands for Prepare, Aspire, Train, Home. And
What's
so
home? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe higher, but
Oh, well, this is a city we live in, we work here, and to us, we become a city family with
Sure.
the people that we work here.
It's our home.
So
Yeah.
it is home. And so you'll see our logo incorporates a compass into it. So, but the program itself is, the heart of it is opportunity for high school students. And we were very excited to, when we first thought about updating the program. So it is. So we've been working on this for a while, and it just launched. It just opened up this year. I know we'll talk about this later about the application, but it literally just opened up. And the program itself is about giving high school students real world experience, mentorship, and a chance to explore careers in the public sector. And we're not just, it's not just about an internship. We're building confidence and skills and a sense of civic engagement. So we chose to invest in the students because we believe we're preparing the next generation
Future
for success.
leaders.
This is our future workforce. So we're trying to open doors, and we're very excited.
so it is new then.
It is new.
It is new.
Yeah, brand
Okay.
new.
Brand
So
new.
we never really we have volunteering.
We did.
But this is definitely different because this is paid.
Correct.
Which is great. Now, I read that it gives preference to students who maybe don't want to go to college right away or college at all. Why does that fill like some sort of a gap that you think? Like it's just a lot of kids don't want to go to college.
Yeah, nowadays, you don't have to go to college, or
Nope.
maybe college isn't in the books for you, and that's not something you want to do. And after graduation, you're like, let me go get a job. So maybe they want to
Yeah.
come here and work for the city. And that's okay. The PATH program will give them that real world opportunity to see if maybe I do want to work for the city, instead of going to college. And then if they come work for us, we have a great tuition assistance program that they can take advantage of. It's an advancement. So they can come work for us and go to school at the same time.
That's awesome. What sorts of skills, like technical or not so technical, will students be learning?
So I think one of the things that Alyssa and I are most excited about is the enrichment component of the program. And so they'll have some courses throughout the 8-week duration.
Oh, okay.
One of them is on creating and maintaining a personal budget, which it's very
important for everyone to
I need that now.
Come join us.
Okay. I'm really 16.
And then Alyssa and I we're very excited about this. We're going to be teaching one of the courses on interviewing and applications and resume skills.
So important.
Because it can be intimidating. It can be daunting.
Yep.
So, and then in addition to that, just working in city departments, they're going to learn communication skills, email etiquette, communication skills, teamwork, collaboration, because they will also be working, they'll have a supervisor assigned to them.
Okay.
And then the peers that they're working with in these departments. They'll have problem solving, critical thinking skills, and time management and accountability. So we're here to help, and we're very excited about it. And also customer service, because that for us here is a huge component of everything that we do. So that'll be something for them as well.
Now, how are you going to team them up with different departments. If they have, say, an interest in communications
Right.
or an interest in working, with
So we'll
utilities
learn
or
that-
something.
Yeah, we'll learn that in the interview. We're going to ask specific questions to find
Okay.
out what their interest is, what excites them. We kind of feel like these students might not even know what local
What they
government
want, yeah.
entails or
Sure.
what they want to do.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll have, just like now, we'll have a conversation with them and kind
Mm-hmm.
of fit them and match them best with the department that, they think they might be interested in or what their interests are.
Because, we've spoken with employees here who had no idea the position that they are in even existed in local government.
Yeah.
So some of it is until you sit down in the interview process and have that conversation, that's when we'll find out.
I know. I wish I had some sort of interview class or how to even update resumes and stuff. It's so different now than it was something years ago. Maybe they don't even have paper resumes anymore, but I guess they can learn stuff like that
We'll
as well.
invite you to that class too.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, I might just enroll. I'm just going to apply. Let's talk about mentorships. Will it be the two of you? Will there be people in each department who kind of become the students' mentors?
Our goal is to get about 6 people this year and see how the program takes
Okay.
off. And obviously, we have way more than 6 departments, so we're going to try to place them strategically.
Okay, that's a good
Corrie
idea.
and I will be their go-to throughout the entire program. We're
Okay.
going to do check-ins and things like that. But these individuals will be placed in departments, and they'll have a supervisor, just like a real job. So they'll report to a supervisor. They're also going to be evaluated throughout the process, so they can get feedback.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be in the city doing what an employee would be doing.
And to that extent, if you have to call out sick, how
Yeah.
do you handle that? How do you, how do you contact your supervisor and things like that? But Alyssa and I we already know we're going to be their biggest cheerleaders,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we're going to be there.
You're
like,
the two perfect people for that.
Aw.
You are.
so
They're definitely
yeah.
going to gain a unique experience that not everybody would have the opportunity to, because they're going to be within the departments.
Now, do the departments know? They know this is going to be happening. Are there any departments that have already jumped at the chance, or will you?
There's a lot of interest,
Okay,
which we're
good.
surprised and we're happy for.
Okay.
So it's going to be tough placing just 6, but we'll start with 6.
And then it can just
can grow.
blossom from there. No, that's
Yes.
probably a good starting point. So, hey, students out there, if anyone's listening, or their parents,
Right.
It's a paid internship. It's like 40 hours a week
$15 an hour, 40 hours a week for 8 weeks.
for 8 weeks.
during the summer.
Right. So you're not in school.
So talk about real world experience. This is going to be a
the
job.
real
Let's talk
deal.
about that. Why that
Right.
was so important than just oh, hey, here's a free, you're not going to get paid, but you'll get real life experience. Why is that important that you're be paying these kids?
Who doesn't want to get paid?
Right.
True.
That was our thought, but that was an important component, and to keep it for just the duration of the summer.
Right. So it'll just, and what are the dates? When would they be starting and stopping? And,
We're hoping in June.
Okay.
First couple weeks of June, and then right before you go back to school through August
Okay.
is the goal.
We're going to follow the St. Lucie County, the school board calendar. So
makes sense. So
That's what
it is
yes.
June to August or something like that. Is there any advice that you can give students about applying? What should be, interview process? They're not going to be able to take a class. Maybe they have about interview, but they're going to be interviewing with the two of you. I'm
Right.
assuming. So
we are the interview panel.
are
So
there?
don't stress.
Don't
It's
stress,
just
it's us.
No, they're fun guys. They're really
We've
fun.
been there. We
have.
get it. We know what it's like. So as far as and I think that's one of those things I always try to tell people whenever it's time for an interview. We want you to succeed in an interview. You know what I mean? You've applied. You've been selected for the interview.
Right.
We want you to
Out of 20
succeed.
people, you're the 6. Yeah.
Right. So we want it to go well, but we are the panel. So don't be intimidated by it. We understand what it's like. We get it. But as far as the application, just read what is requested.
And
on
fill
it.
it out
Fill it
entirely.
out. And
Okay.
and that's all we ask.
So there's a graduation ceremony, which I love.
I'll probably cry.
That was also,
She probably will.
and you'll be celebrating them publicly, you
Right.
graduated from the. Why was that so important to add in to the program?
Because, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
I don't mean to
you
jump
seem
in.
so excited.
And, I will. I'll have to bring my tissues. I really am. I'm such a sentimental, sappy person. I will be crying there. I'm so proud of them. I don't even know them yet, and I'm so proud of them. But, I mean, after this 8-week duration where they're learning all these new things and they're working on things with our departments, it's really important to recognize them and appreciate what they've done and do it in I'm going to cry just talking, and do it in front of their family and
Get
friends.
your hands full, Alyssa.
I know. Listen, yeah. And do it in front of their family and friends.
They'll be
and
able to invite people that want to go to their graduation.
Oh, good.
And their supervisors and our city leadership and, have all these people there and just say, like, you did an awesome job. We're so proud of you.
And they'll be able to build their confidence.
Yeah.
And they're going to take pride in the work that they do and just showcase what they've done in those 8 weeks to those special people that they invite to the ceremony.
And I'm sure there'll be like diplomas and maybe caps and gowns and stuff like that.
Oh, we hadn't done
We
that, but we
should.
should. We had other things in mind,
Oh,
but
your other things are probably wonderful as
don't
well.
ruin the
but-
surprise.
Okay.
yeah,
keep it-
yeah.
Keep
But
it a
now
secret.
you got me thinking, Maureen.
So they can only apply and get this internship one time. What impact do you think that, what kind of an impact do you think that is going to have on these kids? This is going to be a kind of like a one and done.
Yeah.
What sort of impact is that going
Well,
to
we
be?
want them to get a feel for what local government entails. And the reason we named it PATH is because we always want them to know that they can come back home. If, their path takes them somewhere else, they follow that compass and come back to the city. We're home. So the goal is to see, maybe you want to work for the city one day. Maybe you want future employment here. So that's really what we're looking for.
Anything you want to add, Corrie?
I do want them to come back.
I know.
And then, okay,
Oh, yeah.
so for the full circle kind of thing, Alyssa and I also, we do new hire orientation. So heads up, 7-Up. If I see any of our previous interns in our new hire orientation, I'm going to cry then.
Again.
Too, so I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be so, but we want them to come back and join us. And so that's why we want it to be really meaningful. That's why it is only one time, because we want it to be meaningful. We want it to be something that makes them realize, like, hey, this is what I want to do. When I graduate from high school, this is what I want to do. And come join us.
Good. Age limits. What are they? Are there any stipulations for this? What are the rules
So the
for
application
applying?
is open right now,
Okay.
and the goal is to have current sophomores and juniors apply. That way, when the program is during the summer, the following year when they go back to school, they'll be juniors and seniors.
Juniors and seniors. Okay, so whatever age that happens
Is that
to be.
16, 17?
15? Okay. People are listening to this, parents are listening, teachers are listening. How can they encourage their kids and their students to apply? And hey, this is a really good opportunity for you. Are there any tips that you can give, the adults and teachers?
We believe in the students.
Yeah.
And as I said earlier, we'll be their biggest cheerleaders. So if there's a nervousness or a fear about having a real job, we're here to help you. Again, we want you to succeed. So we want this to be something that you do well in and you come back and join us. So we're here to help you. We're here to answer questions. There's nothing that they couldn't ask us about work, and we're not here. Sure, we'll help you with interviewing. We'll help you with your communication skills for things. We'll help you with how to interact with coworkers. So
And we can understand starting, graduating high school can be intimidating, not sure
Yeah,
what you want to do.
sure.
So Corrie and I are super friendly. We're, approachable. Right.
You are.
We think so. We're approachable. We just want to help give them the insight into.
we were talking about this the other day. We wish some of the things that we're doing were available to us when we were
Same.
first starting out
Yeah.
with our first jobs and things like that. Like, okay, we can go to somebody and ask this question and it's okay. Like, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, I wish I had that here because I was a COVID hire, so it was like, here's your stuff, and that was it. It made me like a stronger, better employee, I think, but some people don't work that way. So I think that this is, and maybe they do have this internship and they don't like working for government. That could happen as well, but at least you're giving them that opportunity to kind of like try everything out. Because this won't be like a job at the movie theater or something. This is like more of a real world. This is what,
This could be a
once you
career.
graduate high school or
Right.
college, this could be your career.
Well,
So-
and not only that, like, you're going to learn about the local government that you live in,
Yep.
you know, and find out how your city works. And you're probably going to learn things that you didn't know, that, you know, things that the departments
Sure.
around here do and things like that. So it'll be informative all around.
Right, all the
Yeah.
services that we provide to the residents. I think it'll be very eye-opening.
And so let's just do like a short recap. So they will be interning with a specific department, but you also said they're going to be sort of like trainings
The
kind of
enrichment
on the
courses.
side, the enrichment courses. Are are there going to be like once a week or whenever they can do it virtually or in person?
We're trying to do it every 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I mentioned the one about creating and maintaining a personal budget, the one with us with interviewing applications. We also have one planned for Rookie Smarts to basically discuss how they, coming in, you know, brand new, would see things differently than those of us who've been here for
For a
a few
while,
years
yeah.
too. So
Okay.
they might have really good suggestions
That
on
we
how
just
to
don't see
Yeah,
because
how to streamline processes.
been here.
Right.
And it's okay to share your ideas with us. Like, tell
Okay,
us.
good.
It's okay. It's not, you know, like, you are allowed to do that. And then we're also going to have one on public service and being a public servant.
Okay,
So,
wonderful. The application is open now.
yes.
It is.
Where can they find the application?
So we've got it posted online right now on
Okay.
the city website. So it's www.cityofpsl.com. If someone were to click on the right top screen where it says careers, it'll take you to the human resources page. We have a tab for the internship program on
Perfect.
there, and we have a link right to the application.
And I'll make sure that the link is in the show notes and
Oh,
on
thank
social
you.
media and everything. I do want to touch on the interview process because I think they're on a specific day or
Well, we're-
days.
Correct. Because
Okay.
again, we're following the
St. Lucie Public
the s-
Schools.
the school system.
So we're
Okay.
going to do it the week after spring break. So that way, if anybody's going away for spring break,
Okay.
it's
Won't
okay. They're
interfere.
not
Okay.
going to miss anything. So we're going to schedule them for that week following spring break, and it'll be in the afternoon. So that way, they're out of school. And
Sure.
things like that.
So they can apply now online.
Yes.
Correct.
Answer the questions, submit whatever they need to submit. Hit submit.
Right.
You'll get them. You'll get their application, and then you'll look those over. And
Yeah, so the
I
posting
hate to be you guys, but you'll be picking the 6 or so that you want.
Yes,
Okay.
it's set to come down on the 19th, so we want to make sure
March
people.
19th.
Yes, March 19th.
March
So we want
19th.
to make sure that people, students get that application in.
Okay.
And then we'll be interviewing, like Corrie said, the week following.
So
the
that's a
spring
really
break.
quick. So the application comes down March 19th. She and I will be reviewing applications
Right away.
literally the next day,
Yeah.
Right.
and calling to schedule interviews for that following week. So because
Okay.
that will be when spring break is the week after
So
spring break.
apply now. You have like more than a month and a half. And
Tell your friends.
And I was
Tell
okay,
your
listen,
friends.
allow me to share some advice now
Okay.
regarding the application process
Okay.
and things like that. Give us an email address that you use, a phone number that you use, and answer that. Answer the phone.
Okay.
It may
Okay.
look like a number, but answer it. If you know that you've applied for a position, answer it. So it might be
Okay.
us. We might be trying to get you scheduled for an interview. So.
okay.
I don't think we hit on it too. The recommendations that we need to have
Yes,
submitted
yes,
with
yes,
the
yes.
applications.
From teachers
Those
or
can come
something?
from anywhere. Yeah,
Okay.
it could be a teacher, a coach, a mentor, a parent, someone you look up
Okay.
to. I believe we're requesting 3.
Okay.
Two,
Maybe
two,
a
two, two.
coach or
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Yeah.
Guidance. If you want to put 3 in there, go for it.
Yeah.
Or maybe even if you have like a previous summer job, like
Right,
your old
absolutely.
employer or something. Okay.
Yeah.
So answer the questions. Probably have to like tell why you want, why you're good for this
Questions
position.
are pretty simple on the application. We'll wait
Okay.
to give those in-depth questions when we interview
For the
them.
interview.
Yeah. To
Well,
learn
no,
more.
hey, listen. It's
The ones that are detailed to learn more about
Sure,
you.
exactly, because you really can't
Yeah.
learn
Right.
much about a
On
person when
paper.
they're
Right.
submitting something through the computer.
Right.
So the application is up now. It will come down
Yes.
on March 19th, so make
Correct.
sure you apply before then.
Yes.
And then interviews will be the week after spring break.
correct.
And answer your phone and your emails if it says City of PSL.
Yes.
Especially in
Thank
the
you.
emails.
Nice. We are so excited.
are.
I'm really excited. I'm hoping maybe communications someone wants to work with us.
We'll keep that in mind.
I think it'll be great.
We know the people, so we'll.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because you have employees in your department who have said to me before, I didn't know my position existed.
Yeah.
So,
I know. This is a great opportunity. I'm so glad that you ladies started this. And thanks to our leadership for allowing you to do this. I think it's great. I hope next year we can make it even bigger, because you're going to have a hard time narrowing it down to 6, I'll tell you right now.
well, it was originally 5, but we said, but maybe 6.
Yeah.
But that was our
Small
intention.
goals.
We wanted to,
Right.
because it was just getting started, we didn't want to create it so big to where, like, so yes.
And you want to be able to be there for those 5 or 6 people, because it is the first year that we're doing this.
So that is our intention there for future years, to kind of grow a little bit each year.
Okay, good. Again, cityofpsl.com. Upper right where it says careers, click on that and you will find everything. Again, all the links will be available to you on social media and in the show notes. Corrie, Alyssa, it's always a pleasure to have you in here. Good luck.
Thank
Thank
you.
I think this is wonderful, and hopefully you'll find some future employees for the city of Port St.
That's
Lucie.
the goal.
We're excited.
Awesome. Thanks, girls.
Thank you.